back again. Just had to sort the internet out. I'm glad we're not doing that.
Aloy, look.
We did it. Yay. Oh. What was that?
Well, hello,
Oh.
redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time. Eric, get Beta.
No.
And squash that bug while you're at it.
Get behind me.
Beta, run!
Quit screwing around.
Now we're having fun, right?
No!
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport.
No!
Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her! I can't even see her!
Tilda was Beta's, Elizabeth's friend. But why kill another fucking main character? Come on.
Beta. Varl. Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Yeah, it's for them to kill another character.
While she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back,
Did you
of course,
see
after you've
Beta giving you the
shaken off the
drinkball?
cobwebs.
She
When
had
you're
it in
ready
her
to
hand.
Yes, I
stairs
did
down
see
the
that.
hall.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's you'll be able to do it.
Yeah.
After this
In the
bit all
meantime,
there,
I'll make
you'll be able
breakfast.
to start your
Breakfast.
flint haunting.
Okay.
It's like breakfast. Okay.
You know who plays that woman, don't you?
Yes, I do, yes.
Doesn't sound like her, does it?
Hmm.
The question is, can we still trust her? Everybody seems to, apart from, you know, Silas, where his name is.
Silence.
Silas,
No, silence.
what, the guy from the
What is
first
all
one?
this
Yeah.
for? Some kind of
No, silence.
survival bunker. What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
A My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art, or the insight we might gain. The Dust, by Willem van de Velde, the most famous of his many maritime paintings.
A ship crossing into the unknown. I guess you're familiar with that.
Indeed, which is why I appreciate this composition in particular. Though waves and wind threaten to destroy the ship, it perseveres, clinging to the light even as darkness closes in all around it. Rembrandt's The Night Watch, by far the most famous painting my homeland ever produced. It was commissioned to honor a militia made up of influential citizens.
I guess you must have been an influential citizen.
In my day. But not as influential as you've been in this new world. My favorite pairing on the left is Woman Reading a Letter by Vermeer, a true master. And on the right is a forgery, Woman Reading Music, which fooled experts into believing it was a priceless original. Early in my career, I became fascinated with such deceptions. Eventually, I developed scanning software that could detect fakes with unparalleled accuracy.
Is that how you made enough money to buy your way onto the Odyssey?
Oh no. I made my real fortune later. Selene and Endymion. She's the goddess of the moon, whereas he's a simple shepherd. Beside her is the god of love.
So she's sneaking up on him?
More like visiting him in secret. The torch that Cupid bears represents Selene's undying infatuation with him. Though the two must remain apart, her love will forever burn.
Why can I hear a
portrait of the
machine?
painter, Rembrandt's son Titus, depicted in the habit of a monk.
I don't get it. Why would someone like you, with infinite resources, care about this painting of a boy in a hood?
It's not the image itself, but the feeling it conveys. The face is bright and defined, but his eyes are downcast, heavy with misfortune. And the background seems to swallow all light. The painting is infused with a sense of loss.
I guess I understand how the painter feels.
Stunning, isn't it? Paintings were the only masterpieces of my people's golden age. This is Van Vianen's Lidded Ewer, molded from a single sheet of silver.
What was it for?
How like Elizabeth you are. Function over form. Its practical purpose was less important than its meaning. Van Vianen created it in honor of his late brother, who himself was a famous silversmith.
Memorial.
Yes. Such beauty from sorrow.
She's pulling out her own hair.
But that reverse shit, if you go press down, it
Madness
goes up.
out of grief.
Press up, it goes down.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to watch her suffer. A lot of weight on his shoulders.
But my God,
I know the
it's
feeling.
fine.
Yeah, I know.
Done so soon?
I've got more important things to worry about.
We both do. There is much we are trying to save. Not the least of which is in that vault. There's nothing wrong with savoring such treasures for a moment more.
Is it? Oh, it does on that phone.
There you are. Feeling better? How did you find us? At the cauldron?
You just
What
have
did
to
you do
keep
everyone
trying
right
to... Do
before
you want the
I passed
phone,
out?
darling?
All
Tablet.
business, I see. Well, suffice it
Yeah.
to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us.
Yeah, you got the
and
phone
as
there.
for my little trip,
Probably needs to go on charge anyway.
it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
Oh, it's this area. Ooh, croissants.
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
Yeah. What is it, like
After
croissant?
everything your people
muffins?
have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Bananas.
Quite simply, this.
Focus.
I held focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen.
Incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity.
Oh, for God's
Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it all, I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down. There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Yeah. Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base.
She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
Hey there, oddball. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger.
Oh,
She's the only
now
one.
the yawning starts.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
Data
So
channel.
this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes, though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings
Oh,
would
cheers,
do her
bud.
more
Much
harm than good.
appreciated.
She felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
This place.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent
Internet's
decades
bad
building a new
tonight,
home.
innit? On the phone and that.
The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get
Well,
into
so
that
much
base.
talking in this like Metal Gear. I like these type of games where there's so much information to feed us.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits.
That's the island.
In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation. A passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
Okay.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation.
Okay.
After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Honey.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was
Babe.
your actions that inspired me to defy them.
Disgusting.
It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead,
So I should be grateful.
if you like.
What about you?
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service. One
She could have
turn
done
to
what
for
she was going to
information.
do way before
I
that
had
guy
to
killed
remain
Val.
anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far
Not
Zenith
fair
inevitably sought me
that they
out.
keep killing off characters.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
Yep.
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about
Hey,
most of
hey,
his
hey,
dealings.
hey.
The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it in the Tenakth army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
There we go. Right.
Regala's only interested in killing Hekarro and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zeniths?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus.
Oh.
Machines to help her overthrow Hekarro.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tenakth are cut down outside. What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a birth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
The
So
other
you didn't know
Zenith.
the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were, certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless
excuse me.
immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again, but this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now finally, having met you,
I
feel like I have a
sleepy
second
to
chance.
an off miss
To do
have
what?
fun. Night all.
Help you.
Night night, oddball. Cheers for popping in,
To
buddy.
fulfill
And have a good night.
Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Far Zenith's
Thanks for
original
liking and sharing.
vision. A better future for humanity.
And I'll catch you next time.
So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Liz was
Boysy
everything
boy.
she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your
Oh,
moral
my eyes
compass.
itchy now.
You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away.
That's
It
better.
was
I can see you again.
like that from the moment we met.
How did you meet?
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning. A touchy subject in those days. Because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in
I see
automated
an avocado
environmental
on the table.
reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life. not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't, but she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling.
Okay.
First Varl. Now Hekarro and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new
Hi,
world to
Simba.
grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
Ooh, everything's gone like 3D.
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If
Oh,
she
he's on
resists
his
the
chair.
work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra protection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long coming for me. I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Sylens' army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
No, to kill him.
Without Regalla and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Sylens' only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regalla's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenakth. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regalla's army and they'll receive quite a surprise.
Did you get the whole key?
Hmm?
Get the whole
So
key.
go, do
Oh,
what
no,
you
sorry.
must.
Not yet, no.
I'll come to your base if you manage to bring Sylens to the table.
Not if. When.
When?
Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base.
Yeah.
What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
Why they killed off Val's character.
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regalla's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey! Can't I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regalla is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kotallo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regalla's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that. So...
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith, Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... at least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths. And get Beta and Gaia back. But first, we're going to stop Regalla.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regalla's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hekarro. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
Anything on here? Nope.
Carl must have picked this up at Sylens' workshop. I guess it's what Sylens used to capture Hades before he moved it to that orb. I don't know what bothers me more. That he tricked me, or that I didn't see it coming.
Oh, just ammo, really. Oh, I want that. Going to talk to Zoe in a minute.
Focus. It's Varl's. I used to think no Nora would ever accept one. Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away. I failed Varl at Gemini. I should have pushed harder. I should have done more. I'd give anything to have him back. So Sylens' plan was to trick Regalla into sacrificing her tribe in a hopeless battle against the Zeniths. It's so heartless. Hekarro, Dekka, Kotallo, countless others. I won't let their lives be thrown away. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. I will, Rost. Now and always. All this time, I've been so focused on what Elizabeth was like, what she would do. I was wrong to hold Beta to that standard. I probably shouldn't even be doing it to myself. I'll try to do better.
It's all going to be okay. We can't give up now.
You look busy.
My studies are a good distraction. Especially after Cauldron Gemini. Varl, Beta, Gaia, gone. And that's just the beginning. The Zeniths want to rob us of our future, too.
We won't let that happen. What was Leviathan again?
A flood control system back in the Great Delta. It was built by Eileen Sasaki. If we can acquire the data, then my sister won't have to live in...
Right. Tilda, the Zenith that Beta mentioned, she was the one who rescued me.
Did she say why?
She knew Elizabeth Sobek. Seems to think helping me is honoring her in some way. She was willing to share information on both Silence's plans and the other Zeniths.
But you still don't trust her. Where I come from, the more valuable the knowledge shared, the higher the price extracted. I'd be careful if I were you, Aloy.
So, all of the tribes here are new to you?
Yes. I've been studying up on them. The most fascinating one thus far has been the Tenakth. An entire culture based on the holograms of an ancient museum. There's much they've misinterpreted, not unlike the Quen. But still, there's a nobility to what they've become. They're honorable and fearless.
And deadly. How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy on everyone's mind. I didn't know him well, but I can see how much he meant to the others. Zoe and Erend seem to have taken to it the hardest, but I don't quite know what to say to them.
They need time to sort through it.
And what about you? Will time heal your wounds?
I don't know. I try not to think about it. I should get going. Be ready to go on my signal, okay?
I won't let you down.
I know.
There's something else on there.
And I haven't forgotten about the data on Leviathan. I'll let you know when I make it back to Landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
Hey, do you have a moment?
Sure.
Seems like everyone's ready to take the fight to the enemy.
Kotallo more than most. If I were this Regalla, I wouldn't want to cross him on the battlefield.
Regalla still has a lot of machines on her side.
That's where you come in, I suspect.
If my plan works. Tilda's the one who rescued me. Same one that spoke to Beta when none of the others would.
Did she say why she saved you?
She knew Elizabeth Sobek. Seems to think helping me is honoring her in some way. She was willing to share information on both Silence's plans and the other Zeniths.
But you still don't... Where I come from, the higher the price extract... I'd be careful if I were you.
Anything new around here?
Kotallo showed me the schematics for his new arm. I recall reading about robotic limbs within the Legacy, but I never thought I'd see one in action. Technology like that would be treasured back home. Think of what it could do for injured workers or soldiers. But knowing the Imperial family, they would use it for different purposes. Their own.
Replacing body parts as they grow older. Like the Zeniths.
Exactly.
Okay, right.
I'd need to head up.
Right.
Right, okay, let's...
I thought you were gonna go fight some Tenakth.
I wanted to check in with you first.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just, picking up the pieces like everyone else. I'll be there when you need me.
I never doubted that.
Oh. Good. I'm glad you're back.
So am I. Do you think Zoe will be okay?
I don't think anyone's ever okay after losing the one they love. I can tell you she's handling it better than I ever did. That keeps the rest of us level-headed.
What's wrong with your shoulder?
Yeah, it hurts a little. Yeah, maybe a lot.
What'd you do?
Well, I tried to arm wrestle with Kotallo.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a great idea.
I was just curious to see if that new arm of his was as strong as it looked. Turns out it really is.
I know you hate waiting, but you'll have to stay back here a little longer.
Well, you go do what you gotta do, but are you okay? It's not just Varl we lost. Beta's gone. I almost lost it when I realized my sister had been taken by Dervahl back in the Sundom.
I'm getting her back. That's all that matters.
Understood.
I need to get going.
You better get there before Kotallo tries to take on Regala's entire army by himself. Yeah, do me a favor. Don't go disappearing on us again.
I'll do my best. It feels empty in here without Gaia.
We'll get her back. And talk to Zoe. Here.
Over here, Aloy.
I know, I see you.
We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plainsong and... further east, to the Nora sacred lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Vala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Vala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds. As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises, as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I'm with child, Aloy.
Oh,
I was going
shit!
to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead, one day,
Yeah,
I'll bring our child here.
but Varl never knew.
We'll sit among the blooms
Yeah, I know what you mean.
and watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
They know how to kill off great characters, don't they?
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them.
Right.
Hmm?
Pause a minute. Look at.
Oh. Try to visit again when I can. But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. Then I'll use it on a Sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regalla will never forget.
Okay.
I'm
she's
gonna
back
clean my
in.
gear later. I could do yours if you want.
I cleaned it already.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Think you can manage things here while I go help Hekarro?
Stopping Regalla's war. It'll help us take the fight to the Zeniths?
Yes.
Then I'll make sure the rest of us are ready upon your return.
Okay. How's Aaron doing?
For a moment there, he thought he'd lost both you and Varl. But he never truly succumbed to despair. Guess that Oseram's stubbornness comes in handy sometimes.
We'll be facing Spectre drones soon. Erend and Kotallo have fought them before, so...
Already asked them to run us through some combat drills. Aaron moves like an oaf, but he's good with that hammer.
I know we both want to make the Zeniths pay for what they've done, but once we infiltrate their base, our priority will be to get Gaia and Beta out of there.
Don't worry. I won't go seeking revenge like some blood-crazed Tenakth. Wherever your arrow strikes, mine will follow.
Let's hope we hit our targets.
Okay.
I need to get going.
Whatever you plan on doing against Regalla, you better return to us in one piece.
I'll try.
Okay. Workbench.
Is that the tool you got to use to... Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Override installed. Now to find a Sunwing. I think there are some roosting at the top of the mountain.
Did you see Kotallo's new
Dun, 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 dun. And hop.
Okay, I need to find a Sunwing to override. Better head up the mountain.
That's what we're doing, Aloy.
Keep moving. Good. There's sunwings up here. We'll have to approach them quietly.
Whoa!
This is it! I'm in the air! Whoa! Head rush.
Head rush.
Tilda, I'm in the air.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans. But first you must send out a pulse to activate them. I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines referred to as Tolnecs. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
On it. Arrowhand. I can see the whole village from up here. Maybe I should check in on it after I've dealt with Regalla.
I'm gonna go that way. We're moving very slow. Moving very slow. Okay, but I'm literally moving like 1 second.
Flying all the way up.
Oh.
There's a Tallneck. Need to get on top of its head. Now, how to land this thing. Made it. Okay, Tilda. I've overridden the Tallneck.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on Arboris. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regala's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I want to help.
Whoa! Let's get used to that. Rebels. Reinforcements, maybe. Heading for the Grove. I hope Hekarro and Miss Noct can hold out a little longer. There's the energy cell. Right on the Titan's back. Got the cell. Now on to the Grove. Pulse from Tallneck should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region. I should be able to pick up more from any horse I fly to. It'll be useful, even after I deal with Regala.
This is cool.
All right, here we go.
Regala's inside. Hekarro will soon be dead. It's all over, Chaplain.
I gotta drop it now. Here it goes.
The machine's down.
Is that... It's Aloy!
She flies in the wings of the Ten.
The tide has turned! Push through!
End of the line, Hekarro. Now on your knees, and I'll give you the death you didn't have the spine to give me.
They're down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that possible?
Regala! Enough bloodshed! Let's settle this. You and me.
Easy to say when you're atop a machine.
Yep.
Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Fine. I accept your challenge. And once I'm done with you, I'll get to finish the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
The duel is set. Let none interfere.
Now use your strength!
Ay, 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 ay.
Pain subsiding.
Ow, you bitch. She's behind you, Aloy.
Weak of blood, weak of mind. Oh. Oh. I am the lightning and the... You're not hunting.
Can you load your arrows?
Is your heart beating faster? That's
Wait, come on. Fuck off!
I will do what has to be done.
Fuck. Seriously!
Don't give up the pain. Use it.
Can you jump a little bit faster, Aloy?
Try again.
Oh, Will!
I will not be conquered!
Ha! Well, down further.
Alright, so that's how it's gonna be.
Are you here to play or fight?
Fuck off, Gala.
Strike and strike all!
Last one.
The Nora cry tears of salt when they should shed rivers of blood!
Oh my god.
Defeat me like this!
Yeah, I can.
Let me end your misery! I'll finish you! And this is where it ends!
She powerful.
Yeah, it is.
I will rise above...
Right, the helmet's off. Ah!
You are! If you offered your blood, I spit it to the soul!
Ow! Aloy! Oh great, now you're stuck.
This is no way to fight! Child of the weak!
Shut of that!
You're almost down.
Here I am again, on my knees before bootlets and cowards. Go ahead, run me through.
Shut your mouth, traitor.
It was you who flew in on the wings of the Ten. You who challenged her. By our rights, you must decide her fate. I spared her once. It only made things worse. She was the best of my marshals. What a waste.
She's dangerous, all right. But maybe that's exactly what I need.
Cowards! What more do you have to conspire about?
Whether you live or die.
What did you choose, darling?
What are we talking about?
Ending Regala. What, there's another battle ahead?
I'm not here to forgive you for your crimes. But there's
Yeah.
another battle ahead. Against an enemy more powerful than anything you can imagine.
She's very tough as well, so
And I
she
need
might
people.
be useful.
A squad that's willing to do whatever it takes.
I don't want your mercy.
It's not mercy.
I feel
The battle I'm talking about
conversation I had,
will be charging into a nightmare.
every single clan out
A
there
better
out
death
there.
than
Yeah.
this. Yes.
That's how it was feeling when I was getting close. So
Yeah.
that's what I've got the story.
My blood is yours. Your enemies are mine.
Meet us at our stronghold, in the mountains near Plainsong.
You mean to send her alone? Without even an armed guard?
She does not need it.
I will be there. You have my word.
I'll hold you to it.
Chief, there's something you both need to see. In the throne room. He surrendered to our guards outside the grove. Claims he has an urgent message for the Outlander who defeated Regala.
So,
Yeah, that'd be me.
state it.
It's for her alone. From an interested party.
I'm gonna need some privacy.
Clear the room. Put him with the rest of Regala's soldiers.
I'll see you back at base.
You saved the tribe. Let me help you with your mission.
Indeed.
No. With Regala gone, you have a chance to build the future you dreamed of. So get to your task.
Then at least allow me to give you this. Armor for the battle ahead. May it keep you safe.
Nice.
Thank you.
I don't think that's the last we'll see of Hekarro.
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Oh, him.
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you too, Silence.
Congratulations on your victory. You saved the Tenakth for a few weeks. Unfortunately, you've doomed the entire planet as well.
Wrong. I don't need a Tenakth army to defeat the Zeniths.
Oh, Aloy. Have you learned nothing about the enemy we're up against?
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found. My idea is just better than anything you ever came up with.
Go on.
No, not here. We're doing this my way. Face to face, and with the weapon you've developed.
And why would I agree to that?
Because I'm your only way of beating the Zeniths, and getting the copy of Apollo that's on their ship. So meet me at my base. Mountains west of Plainsong. Time to submit to the inevitable silence and follow the person who actually knows what she's doing. Don't be late.
Smoosh. Flew on the
Tilda,
wings
you
of
there?
10.
I did it. Silence is on board, so head to my base.
Impressive. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Wait a minute, did I get all the black boxes? Oh, I did. Oh, I did. Oh, there they are. Character. Who have we got? We got Tilda, Gerard, and Eric. Oh, bastards. Flying mounts. It's so cool. What else we got on here? Oh, special gear. Mount tools. Sunwinkle. Cool. Oh, I had that. Oh. Well, that's got to be done. Ooh, we have a 3%. Oh, 13%. That's quite good. Coils and weaves. Weaves or waves? Tools.
Now that I can fly, I might want to see what else I can do before I head back.
What?
Yeah. I wouldn't mind putting one of them on, actually.
I'm going to talk to you. Hello.
So, Aloy, you've added yet another deed to your name, and I'm guessing by the look in your eyes that you're not done yet.
Nope. Not quite.
Is there anything we can do? We owe you that much.
After everything you've been through, you're one of the best people to support Hikaru's bid for peace. Not just between the clans, but with the Carja too.
Then I will. You have my word.
And until my last breath, I'll make sure the tribe remembers all that you've done for us.
Okay, who else have we got?
There walks the warrior who flew on the wings of the chief's word.
Yes, indeed I did.
It was a vision that no one else could ever see.
And so the Wings of the Ten found us when things were at their direst.
I'm not some legend come to life, Chitaka.
That may be, but we will always be in your debt.
Sharp blade to your enemies. Aloy! Over here!
Yes,
Aloy,
hello.
never doubted you knew how to make an entrance, but that, ooh, that was something else.
Didn't think I'd find you here.
You know, I just thought a battle that'll be sung about for generations wouldn't sound as epic if the Desert Commander were missing.
Okay.
Aloy! Guess I was wrong. Doubted the chief's word. I mean, it was a vision that no one else could ever see.
Marshal Avira.
What did I tell you, Aloy? You get into the craziest of fights. And I saw it with my own eyes. Best day ever.
I'm just glad I got here in time.
So what's next for you then? The scabs on the glowing island?
Soon, yeah.
Then their days are numbered.
Good luck. Scabs on the glowing island. Okay.
I wasn't asking you to.
I know. But you and me guarding the Memorial Grove? Maybe you can catch some fights in the arena. Come on.
I guess it would be nice to have a friend there.
That settles it then.
These new visions speak to all the
Keep your blade bright.
Right, where's the...
Okay. But you should know that I got some new pieces since we last went.
That one's changed too. Word from the north is that the Outlander and Marshal Patalo brought on the Blue.
You decimated Regala's machines in a single strike. Impressive.
I heard they took down a tremor
Aloy, that was some trick you pulled. Downing Regala's machines.
Join JTF-10 for a covert operation deep within the rainforest.
That ancient device plays the audio from flight recorders. Is that playback device working properly?
Yes. Thank you for helping to fix it.
Trade in recordings.
I've bought you more of the voices you're collecting.
Another chance to learn about this lost war.
Okay.
That's the last of the voices I can detect.
You found them all. I was worried that the Delvers would have looted them before they could be recovered. The voices of these ancient soldiers deserve to be held in honor, not sold as entertainment. I will make sure everyone who comes to listen knows that it was you who saved them for us. From one recording to all these, now I have the chance to learn so much about this forgotten war. Thank you. It will make me a better soldier, a better Tenakth.
Are you the only one listening to these voices?
Oh, no. The others who captured the Oseram Delver heard the voices from these ancient warriors too. They spread the word, and now a lot of people are talking about them. Soldiers are interested in old battles.
Will the new voices I brought help you?
I don't know much about this other great battle you said these recordings are from. So anything I can learn helps me understand how these warriors fought.
Okay.
I hope you find what you want from these recordings.
Black boxes completed. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I've got 21 skill points. Right, let's see what I can do. So 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And that's it, I think. Yeah. I learned a lot on that. Got some more resources. Hopefully I can upgrade some stuff. Oh, I got a new weapon. Ooh. Wings of the 10. Nice. And I've got coils on this. So if we do that one. And that one. What did that other one come off of? Is it that one? So let me do that. Dum 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 dum. Oh. Do that one. Okay. So where are we off to now then? Return back to the base. Do I want to go back to base? Right, let's see. Right. I'm gonna just go where is this up there? So if I just go here for the minute.
My fingers feel stiff in this cold.
Whoa! Ow!
Fragment of Rika's armor. There must be more. I don't like the sound of that. Get this from my stash when I need it. It must be the Stormbird that killed Farika.
This isn't going to go down well. Because I've got no medicine. What is going on? There's no fucking storage. Lack of storage. Oh, Aloy, will you craft? I'm going to die in a minute. Oh, Aloy girl, that didn't even hit ya. Let me down. Come on. Oh, Aloy, what did you do that for? Aloy, please get up. Oh, for the love of Pete.
The machine.
So, what do I need to do?
Focus might find something I missed. another armor fragment. Looks like another bit of armor. I guess that's it then. I should let the Tenakth know I recovered what's left of Farika's kit.
Excuse me? Where's my stash?
Now that was impressive.
Outlander, will you trade with the Tenakth?
Hit harder, soldier. Tell me to draw.
Here walks Aloy, Bane of Regala. Walk tall, champion of the cool.
Every battle
Found
brings.
a ravager the last time I was out in the wilds.
How did you manage that?
Lucky shot broke up its cannon. Picked it up right as the machine lunged.
Are you made the 10 guy?
The Outlander has shown
Which end you're in.
Oh, here she is.
What do you think it's like? You know, to fly.
But wait.
We saw you fly. Did you find Farika?
I was able to retrieve her armor. What's left of it anyway. She didn't stand a chance against that Stormbird.
Ah, I see. A painful end. But not without glory. So, what do you think? Was she the first to fly on the wings of the 10?
She was brave, and spent a fair amount of time in the air. I'd say what she did qualifies.
She flew! I knew it. The first to fly. As her successor, you should keep her armor. You can fix it up at the workbench. This way.
Ooh.
Once you repair the armor, you're welcome to it. You take after Farika. Bold, brave, and a diplomatic liar.
She met a harsh fate. Let her have the title.
Fair enough.
Oh,
it's kind
it's
of you to
chilly.
show such humility.
No, now he's disappeared.
It is only Jarvis, Outlander.
Understood, sir. Maybe I was wrong.
Okay, where's the way?
Carl's on. You can do better than that.
Yes, clear.
Wait.
For him. Move it.
Come. Trade.
When a decision is needed.
Quest items. Ooh, yay. Oh dear. You right, hun? You okay? any of them yet. What is it I need? Blast paste. Okay.
I hear Regalla cowered in fear of your blade.
You. Oh. There. There's nothing on here that I need, but is this one I got? That does that and that. So I'll do that one and that one. Keep them ones. Get rid of them. Keep that. What's that? Tanakh Vindicator. Well, that's that one. Wow, that's a cool one. Got a lot of things to sell as well. Oh yeah, need to get these. The jobs. Oh, the mine launchers. Let's go and get these, and then I'm gonna end stream.
Spot.
What the hell? You put me right in enemies. Heal, Aloy, heal, heal. What? Regardless, still alive, you turds.
Hit those weak spots!
You put put me right in their territory. Jeez Louise.
The stalkers that Oseram wanted me to get rid of. They should be nearby. Might want to take a look at the contract.
Gather stalker mines. The mine launchers.
Could get a stalker on my side. If I get enough parts to fix its override. I shot off a mine launcher. Mine launchers. Ah! It's fallen. Now to pick up any mine launchers. I have enough mine launchers to set up a perimeter back at that Oseram camp. I should take these back as soon as I can.
Well, that was simple. We like simples. Oh, that's why I couldn't fast travel here, because I've not found the campsite, the campfire yet. Let's just activate it so that I can get here again. And it does it when it gets down to left. We got a long way to go. Gotta catch 'em all. Up, up, up the cliff we go. I'll be down on here in a minute, my darling. If you want to come on. Han? Alright, I'll log off then. Snooze, you lose. Get it? Snooze, you lose. Error. Oh, I hear a jingling.
I got the mine launchers, and those stalkers shouldn't be a problem anymore.
Thanks. You should help us defend our camp. Here's your payment. I'm Denur, by the way.
Darling, I'm trying to. Ow!
So you're salvagers. Are you part
Stop
of Karek's
it,
group?
you Mother Hubbard.
Yes, actually.
And you're getting parts to forge him some armor out here?
Our leader, Warrand, was obsessed with the Forbidden West. Collected every story he could find about it. And he was convinced that what he needed to make the armor is in this jungle.
He wasn't worried about the Tanakh? Or machines?
He thought we could stay out of their way. But a few days ago, we ran into a Thunderjaw. Warren managed to lure it away from the camp, but we haven't seen him since. Now he's gone, and we don't even have the plans for his armor. They're in his trunk, and it's locked. Maybe you could track him down. Even if all you can find is his remains, the key to the trunk should be on him.
I can look into it. You just take care of your people right now.
Will do. Here. All you need to know is in this contract.
Simba.
Man stepped up when no one else.
Come here. You haven't been on kitty cat screen today. Ah, you're on the computer. Hello. No. Oh, my little boy, aren't you? Mwah. Cuddles. Mommy cuddles. Daddy be back in a minute.
I say that puts him in charge.
Okay. Yeah. What are we doing here then? So obviously you've got something to do with... Never mind.
This is where Danor's contract said they ran into a Thunderjaw before Warren lured it away. Let's see if my focus can pick up something.
Follow the tracks, okie dokie.
A lot of broken trees. Thunderjaw tore through the jungle chasing after one Oseram.
What? Yeah, I know.
Warren had the right idea, luring the Thunderjaw in the opposite direction from his camp. Could have wiped out his entire crew.
Ow, your nails, darling!
A hunter killer machine. More deadly than the normal one.
Silent attack, yeah? Convoy's really starting to do my head in.
I'm out. Gotta find that key for Denor. Better take a look at Warren's body. There's no key. That's gotta be around here somewhere. Maybe my focus can spot it. Machine markings. They're too small for a Thunderjaw. Warren must have clipped this from the Thunderjaw during the fight. I don't think I'm alone. No, this time this dispenser's loaded. Clamberjaws! Maybe they took Warren's key. I should climb the waterfall. See if they left anything behind.
You alright, honey?
The scrap pile. Let's see if I can find this key. Oh, there it is. One key, ready to be delivered.
Ooh.
does the North think he can decide what we're all doing?
Mines round here. Hello.
I found Warren's key.
So he really is dead. He was a good man.
At least he saved everyone here.
Let's hope this key shows us how to honor his memory. It's a map, with salvage sites marked on it. I was right. He wanted us to finish what he started, to finish the armor. But the crew is still injured and tired. I can't ask them to do this, Aloy. You think you have time for a few more contracts?
So, contract, reinforced components.
What are you gonna do?
Warren marked a beach we scouted before setting up camp. I think I know what he was looking for. Behemoths. And the spike snouts that strengthen them. Reinforced behemoth parts should make our armor tough as nails.
Okay.
I'll give it a go then.
Another one is underwater salvage.
Warren marked an inlet on this map. By the looks of it, he was looking for something underwater. I need you to find out what he might have been searching for there, and bring it back here.
I'll see if I can take a look.
Okay, so... resources, whoop, 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 whoop. Do I want to see if I can get rid of the green ones?
Pleasure doing business.
Thank you. Goodbye. Right. So... I don't know if I've got any more, go to the behemoth side.
We've got Warren's plans for that armor. All we need is the
Level 50 reached. Quite good then. Alright, so we got 6. So... Two, 4, 6. There we go. Quest, salvage contracts, 2 new ones on here. Notebook, data points. So, new salvage points should have been put on here then, yes? More. That's the convoy I was just at. Call and response. Shelter. Right, there's nothing else I can see at the minute, so these 2 then must be the last 2 that I need. And then fulfill Dunner's contract. Mine launches colleague and key. So I'm here. Oh, that's a bristleback. What's a behemoth? Oh, it's that. Can I not just get it from there? Let's just have a look.
I should read those contracts when I can. Read up on all the details.
There's a behemoth right here.
Could use frost ammo against it.
What is it he needs? Oh, okay, it's reinforced. Oh, okay, I understand. Right, I'm gonna save at this, and I shall catch you guys in the next stream. So see you later. Good night, good day, good morning. Bye for now. No, it doesn't always do it straight away. Do 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 do.